Doing own voice over soft music. Jungkook was sitting on the couch like a king he is and watching a movie. To be specific, the movie of his wife. Jungkook shrimp, my baby looks so while she works. He praised after seeing his wife professional acting on screen, but soon that proud shrimp got replaced with a sweet smile. Jungkook smiled, but she is just a baby with she is with me. Indeed, she is my baby, he said and continued watching the movie. The guards who were standing just behind Jungkook became alert when they saw someone sneakingly entering the theater room and took there to aim the person. The person shot the guards and the guards became relaxed after seeing the person and put the back. Jungkook was so lost in the movie, only watching his wife, but then suddenly he felt someone closed his eyes from behind. He didn't got scared, rather a sweet smile appeared on his lip after knowing in this whole house who has the guts to touch the mafia king, none other than his wife. Jungkook shrimp, John Wine, be a good girl and come in front of me, he said, and Wine's lip formed a pout after knowing her plan to surprise her husband failed. Cook, you spoiled my surprise. She took her hands from Jungkook's eyes and moved in front of him, who was still sitting on the couch. Jungkook chuckled, oh, sorry, baby. Next time I will definitely not spoil your surprise. He pulled Wine to his, making Wine blush. How was you? How was your shooting? I'm good cook and the shooting went well, but I missed you a lot and from now I will not take any movie which has shooting outside our hometown. She pouted, making Jungkook peek her potty lips. Got a shooting outside Seoul for a week, as you say, and I too missed you like I love you, Cook. She said, making Jungkook smile. I love you more, babe. What were you doing, Cook? Nothing, watching your movie. Wine turned to the screen and saw her movie playing, so he again faced Jungkook. But Cook, it's the first ever movie I acted. Why are you watching it now? This movie has a special place in my heart. Wine front. How? Jungkook smiled. The movie had me fall in love with you. Jungkook walked into his house all tired after a tiring day. Mom, I'm home, he said and dropped himself next to his mom, who was on the couch watching movie. She just because she was lost in movie making Jungkook roll his eyes. Close this TV and bring something for me, mom. I'm hungry. Just a minute, cook. The movie is about to finish, she said while still her eyes fixed on TV, making Jungkook more angry. I will break this TV, he said, and then took the remote from the table and was about to throw it on the TV screen. But the girl he saw made his body numb. All his anger flew away, and he felt a calm in his heart, who was none other than Wine. Who is she? He asked in a faint voice, till his hand raised with holding remote. Who? She asked at Jungkook. That one in pink dress. Jungkook's mom turned to screen and saw its Wine and a smile formed. She is Kim Wine, a new actress, but her acting is very professional. It's hard to believe that it's her first time movie. She praised her, but all Jungkook heard was Kim Wine, Kim Wine. He put the remote down and walked away with a shrimp. Jungkook called Kim Wine, the actress. I want a complete detail. Yes, sir. Call cut. Jungkook got the information of Wine and directly came to her house. Sir, how can I help you? He was scared but then too tired to be confident. I came to ask for Wine. Cook, is this the way you talk when you come for marriage? Jungkook rolled eyes. I usually talk like this. Jungkook dad signed. Don't mind him. Well, we came to ask your permission. Wine dad front. Permission for what, sir? My son fall in love at first sight with Wine. What? She asked while walking down the stairs and gaining everyone's attention. Jungkook shrimp. You are more beautiful in real girl, he said, which was loud for everyone to hear. Thank you for your compliment, she sarcastically said, making Jungkook more mesmerized by her behavior. Wow, girl, you got the guts to talk back with me. Of course, God gave me tongue and a beautiful voice, so I will definitely use it, she again said, making Jungkook love her more. Jungkook shrimp, fine, mom, dad, arrange the marriage day after tomorrow, he said and walked away from this home after having a last glance at Wine. Wine wide as what? No way, I will never marry a mafia, she screamed to Jungkook's walking figure, but Jungkook gave no response. Finally, Jungkook's parents somehow convenience Wine and her parents because Jungkook's mom loves Wine and she wants her as a daughter-in-law. So she tried a lot to convenience Wine's parent and assured them that Wine will be fine. So that finally Wine's parent agreed and made Wine agree. You made the bride. Jungkook faced Wine and circled his arm around Wine's and pulled her towards him. I'm going to you, he asked while his eyes fixed on Wine's, making Wine gulp a lump. Jungkook was leaning forward and he was about to touch Wine's lip with his, but Wine turned her face left. No way, I will let you have my first, he said, making Jungkook shrimp. But you will have to, he said, and made Wine face him and just peek her lips while holding her chin, making Wine's eyes wide open. Wine was sitting on bed waiting for Jungkook because she wanted to talk with Jungkook. The door of the bedroom opened and here comes Jungkook and he saw Wine waiting for him. Seems like my wife wants to talk with me. Yeah, she said confidently. Go on, I'm listening, he said while removing his watch. I just want to say that I will work. Yeah, you can. I will not stop you, he said while facing Wine and removing his blazer, and then approached Wine, who was standing still. Anything else? No. Okay, then hear me out. Wine just nodded her head. You are the first girl who catched my eyes and my heart and mine too. I know this marriage is a bit quick, but trust me and give me a chance to make you fall in love with me. Wine chuckled. You would have said this line to so many girls, and to be more specific, you are a mafia, and definitely you would have so many girls. Wine said in a bit painful voice, but Jungkook just smiled listening to her as he got why Wine is playing hard to get. Mrs. John, he called Wine in bold tone, and Wine's stick turned red and she faced Jungkook. You are the first girl in my life, and if you won't believe me, you can ask my parents or any of my guards who are always with me. And also, he leaned towards Wine's ear. Don't worry, Mrs. John, my is only for you. He picked Wine's earlobe and left to washroom while saying, You can sleep, I got work to do. He entered the washroom leaving a red tomato Wine. Wine still played hard to get big. Jungkook was all lovely towards her, making Wine's heart melt, and she started loving him, but still thinking that what if Jungkook does the same thing with the other girls too, which made Wine to stop herself from confessing Jungkook her feelings. Wine only acts in woman-centric film where there is no or other scene as she is uncomfortable with that. If the movie has male lead, then Wine avoids all this scene. Everyone knows Wine is married to Jungkook. Oh, from this movie you fall in love with me. Yeah, that's why I always watch this movie. Wine smiled at Jungkook's word and Jungkook too smiled back at her. Why you never told me this before, Bunny? She asked and peeked Wine Jungkook's lips, making Jungkook smile wider. But then his smile dropped when he heard chuckle from behind just to see his guards are still there, and they chuckled after hearing Wine calling Jungkook Bunny. So he turned his face towards them. What you are doing here? Haven't I told you all should leave me when I am with my wife? He shouted at everyone, making them bow their heads. Sorry, sir, just leave. He shouted, and everyone immediately left the room, and the last one closed the door. Jungkook turned to Wine, and all his anger flew away and gave a sweet smile to her while cupping her cheeks. But Wine was all cool because it's normal in the house. He is always scary to others, but sweet to her. I told you when the right time came. Wine smiled. So what you did in this 1 week without me? Just completed my 2 weeks of work so that I can take leave for a week after my wife come back from her 1 week shooting. Wine's eyes light up on hearing Jungkook. Really, you taking leave from work? Yeah, and from tomorrow a week. And I also asked my manager to cancel all my schedule for this week. Why so? Jungkook know why she did it, but then to just to listen from her, he asked her because I wanna spend my time with my hubby. Jungkook smiled. I love you, baby. Peaked Wine's forehead. I love you more, Cookie. Let's sleep. Yeah, sure. Today we will sleep, and from tomorrow I will not let you sleep. Wine front. Why? Jungkook shrimp. I gonna make with my wife this whole week, he said, and Wine blushed at him. Cook, she slightly hissed and lay on his to hide her face. Jungkook chuckled. Let's go. You might be tired after a long trip. Wine just because Jungkook's mom was already making her close her eyes. Jungkook off the screen and carried Wine to bedroom to sleep. Wine woke up, but her eyes were still closed, and she roamed her hands over the bed where Jungkook slept, but found no one. So she opened the eyes to see the side of bed empty. Where he went, she sat straight, and then she saw Jungkook walking out of the closet in office attire, making Wine understand that he got some office work. You leaving? You said you took a leave, she said to Jungkook, and Jungkook approached her to bed and sat next to her. Sorry, baby, just a file need my signature. That's it. I will go and check the file and put my signature, and then I will be back. Wine put how much time it will take? Just 2 hours. Till that time, you freshen up, eat breakfast, and I will pack. Then we will spend our time as you say. Okay, Wine unwillingly said, and Jungkook just gave a small smile to her and cupped her both cheeks. Don't make such sad face. I promise I will be back soon. Yeah, go. Wine said in sad tone. Show me your sweet smile. Wine smiled, making him smile too. Take rest, okay? Wine nodded, and he finally peeked her forehead and left to his company. Wine to herself, I should freshen up. She was about to get up from her ring, and she took it to say it's a manager. Yes, Leah. Ma'am, you got an urgent interview. What, Leah? Didn't I told you not to take any schedule for 1 week? But ma'am, it's just the promotion of your new movie, so it's important. But I'm with my family. Ma'am, just few pictures and then you can leave, ma'am. Wine signed and thought, yeah, Cook is also not here. Just a few pics and I will ask Cook to pick me up from studio while he come back from company, and then we can go on a date. Wine smiled. Yeah, I'm coming, but only for 2 hours. After that, I will leave. Fine, as you say, ma'am, and be ready. I'm coming to pick you up. Yeah. Wine cut the call and immediately messaged Jungkook about her sudden schedule and asked him to come to pick her up. And then she left to washroom. Jungkook on the way. Jungkook's phone light up at the notification sound, and he took his phone to see Wine's message and a white smile. Javine message Cook, I got an important promotion shooting in studio just for 2 hours. So when you will be over with your work, come to studio to pick me up and then we will leave for a day. Jungkook smiled and typed a reply and sent it to and then put his phone aside and continued. Wine got all ready and came to living room so that she can wait for Leah. Let's see whether Cook saw my message or not. She sat on couch and opened her phone and a wide smile appeared on her lips. There was a message from Jungkook, so she opened it. Jungkook message, okay babe, I will come to studio. Wine message, okay Cook. She sent the message and at the same time Leah came inside the living room getting Wine's attention. Ma'am, come let's go. Yeah, sure. Both left. Jungkook finally all done, he said while putting his signature on the last page and closed the file. Let's call Mark and give this file, then I can go to my baby. He smiled at himself and was about to call Mark, but his phone by his office door opened and Mark came in with a scared face, getting Jungkook's attention. Mark, right timing. I was about to call you. Take this file and I'm leaving, he said while pointing at a file. So he called Jungkook in scared tone, and Jungkook understand that he has to say something. Whatever it is, just tell fast. I want to leave. Mark didn't say anything, just on his phone and put it in front of Jungkook. And what Jungkook saw. Jungkook, what the it is? Yes, sir. Ma'am went out without the wedding ring, and her co-actor was with her during the promotion, making everyone think that ma'am got divorced with you and soon going to marry Jack, co-actor. Jungkook Dark Eyes, who put this fake news? So it's the media who are present in the promotion of Wine's Ma'am new movie. Let's go there today. I will show them all. He took his car key and left, and Mark followed him. Mrs. John, you look more beautiful today. They were not, as the media people just made a rumor about seeing them smiling at each other, but they were just professional. Thank you. She just simply said with a small smile and again faced the camera and media who are asking them question. One, what's your relationship with Jack? You both seems to be pretty close compared to all the other male actors you have acted. He is just my co-actor and nothing else. Jack, what about you? Jack smiled. Well, I like Wine, her personality, her attitude, and more important, the way she acts so professional that made me a fan of her. Is that so? Jungkook asked while walking inside the studio with her dark eyes, and Wine immediately stood up from her seat and she was getting negative feelings from his expression. Cook, Jack too stood up and everyone turned the camera to Jungkook. Yes sir, he fearfully said, and Jungkook stood in front of Jack. Jungkook Shrimp, good for you. Move aside. He pushed Jack aside as one of the problem is solved. And now Wine, so she faced Wine with his dark eyes. Where is your wedding ring? Wine frowned. In my finger, Cook. See, she raised her left hand to Jungkook but didn't find the ring on her ring finger, making her eyes wide open. Jungkook raised eyebrow. Where it is? Cook, I thinking where the ring might be. And soon she called Leah. Leah, check my bag and the green room too. Yes, ma'am. She immediately left to do that. Why the you removed it from your finger on the first place? Remove. The word made Wine remember why she removed and where the ring is. Cook, I remember it while washing my hair today morning, but then I forget it in washroom in hurry. Sorry. Jungkook just closed his eyes on Wine as he can't get angry on her because he love her. Ma'am, there is no ring. She came running. It's okay, Leah. The ring is in our home bathroom. Mark heard it, so he came forward to Jungkook. Sir, I can go to your house and bring it. No need. I don't want anyone to enter my personal bedroom. Let it be. But, sir, about the news. Wine heard it from Mark, making her more confused about what news. What news, Mark Oppa? Well, that he was about looking at Jungkook for permission, but then back off when Jungkook shrimp. Nothing, honey, just some rumors. So let's correct the rumors. Cook. Jungkook just shrimp and pulled Wine towards him, and she landed on his. Nothing, babe. Everyone were curious about her, so let's show them and clear their doubt. Wine just stood confused, but Jungkook's next move made her eyes tight closed, and she held Jungkook's shirt tightly. Jungkook hid his face in Wine's and her and gave Cook, she while throwing her head back and Jungkook shrimp and pulled back and faced the cameras just to see everyone taking their video. Even the reporter were recording them with their phones. Not only them, all the staff members who work in studio to recording them. Now I think all of you got answer for the news which was posted in social media. He asked everyone in demanding scary tone. But then Jungkook shrimp when he saw the scared silent face of all people who were now facing the floor, and then he faced Wine who was still looking at him but now with a questionable look as what is actually happening. Jungkook smiled. We will talk later. I will wait for you. He peeked Ryan's lip and left the stage and head to the chair and sat like a king. Meanwhile, all the cameras were on him and his move. What? It's not my promotion. It's my wife's movie promotion. So focus on the movie promotion and just end this soon. I have a date with my wife. He said to all the people who were recording him. Yes, sir. Hey, everyone, let's finish this soon. Jungkook always wear the wedding ring, which he gave him the feeling that Wine is always with him, and Wine to always wear the ring except while she is shooting a movie, and in all promotion videos, interviews, and all she wear the ring. Wine and Jungkook came to home as Wine said no to date because right now she wanted to know what actually happened. What was all that cook? Why you created all that scene? Baby, you would have done the same if you have seen this. Wine Francine Ward. Jungkook signed and handed her phone with the news. The actress Wine divorced, found without her wedding ring, and her recent male actor with her seems to be she is getting married to Jack. This all news were related to divorce, no wedding ring, while focusing on a ring finger and also focusing on Jack and Wine. Some moments where they were smiling and talking. Wines and Cook, we were just professional, I know. But then a new heading caught Wine's eyes, making her eyes wide open. Mafia King John Jungkook marked his wife, John Wine, in public and made her a name. Mafia King John Jungkook gave to his wife in her recent promotion video, proving that the earlier news was just a rumor. Wine wide open eyes on the news, but now she can't do anything. Has already the news, and the whole video of Wine was spreading so fast. Forward, just see, she gave the phone to Jungkook and walked into washroom to get her ring. Meanwhile, Jungkook got happy after seeing the now everyone knows that wine is his. Jungkook Shrimbow, the really focus on my mark on you and it looks so good on you, right babe? But then something strike is at wait. I would have loved it if the news would have been like this. Mafia King John Jungkook's wife John Wine pregnant with their first baby. He said to himself and streamingly looked up from phone just to see an angry Wine. Jungkook Shrim, what do you think, babe? Don't even think of it, John Jungkook. I'm mad at you for making me embarrassed in front of everyone, she said with a cute pout and hands on her hips. Jungkook smiled. Come on, wifey, I know how to melt your anger. Saying this, he carried wine and started walking to the bed while saying, Jungkook Shrimp, cancel all your movie for a year because at the end of this week you will be pregnant. He put wine on bed and saw her red blushing face giving him confirmation that she loved his proposal of getting pregnant. Jungkook smiled. I love you, John Wine, he said, cupping her cheeks lovingly. Wine smiled. I love you too, Cook, both each other lovingly. The end. Thanks for watching. Bye.